agreed on a name because it's a good fun name. The Tavern of Accidents.
Yes,
It's a
really
good
like
fun
it.
name. We have made the Twitch channel with the name. We have made the YouTube channel with the name. We have made a Discord. Of course, a Gmail that works with. It's not named the Tavern of Accidents. Doesn't matter. Named something else. It's in the document. You can see it if you want to.
The bar
Uh,
loading.
the bar loading, exactly. Um, so that's really what we agreed on, like thoroughly, on the last meeting. We put in a temporary icon for everything. You should all have received, I think, an invite to the Tavern of Accidents Discord.
There's at least one in the
in the document.
Yeah,
document, yeah.
so you can all just pop in there. That's gonna be the official one that we use. It's not necessarily gonna be the one we invite people into because I would like to be able to have a place where we can share documents and shit and not having to think about anybody else prying.
So
I mean,
a
there
private
will.
So a private
Discord.
Discord.
Uh,
If we make
I
anything where we
mean,
want people drawn in, we can do it on private Discords, or we can do it choose to make a official
I
Discord.
mean, if not just using this one officially and setting up the actual start
Yeah, set
area.
up parts public and set part
Yeah,
of it like
exactly.
It is
Yeah.
restricted
yeah.
access.
yeah, we can, but the
It's not
only thing I
difficult on
uh,
Discord. It's fairly easy to
it's not
manage
about
usually.
difficulty, Kate. It's nothing about that. It's about
True.
security because there is a lot of people out there that know how to hack a Discord. I'm not
Okay.
trying to be tinfoil hat crazy here, but I've seen it
Are
done.
you sure?
Uh,
As someone
Sorry.
who
Sorry, I mean.
works with a very public group with a lot of members, we have two Discords. We have a
yeah,
private Discord where we do all of our work, and then
yeah.
we have a public-facing one which people.
That's what I was
Yeah.
hinting at exactly.
Mm,
That's exactly what I was hinting at. But the public one can come later. That's not our concern right now.
yeah.
But we have made this Discord here, so that's what is set up really so far. Me and Ida, because I'm a total rookie to the whole actual streaming bit of it. Like I'm a complete rookie. So I have set up with Ida's helps OBS to set up basic, so it works for streaming to my own Twitch channel. What I have suggested so far is that Ida is gonna be the one that mainly has the access to the Tavern of Accidents Twitch channel.
I think
So
that's
we
fair.
will stream to. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
He is the most capable of us and the one that has the best time to actually help manage running that site. Kate has a full-time job. Both you and Ava are working. Midnight has a full-time job. Lives on the fucking other side of the planet as well. Uh,
Yeah.
so I think it's better that Ida runs when we stream. The Tavern of Accidents account is logged in on Ida's PC, and he will stream directly to that as the main host. We will then integrate with the Tavern of Accidents on the different levels we can. Twitch, like I said, has recently made it much more available with the whole share chat and share stream and different stream integrations directly through Twitch. So we can do it much easier than we could just 2 years ago.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the system yet, so
No, but that's
eventually
something we
might
would
need to get
need to.
into,
We
yeah,
would all need to sit
looking
down
into it together.
together individually, actually sit and read up on it,
Yeah, exactly.
understand how it works, so we can utilize it. At least the people that want to individually stream. That this is mainly for these people that wants to individually stream. If you just
Yeah,
want to, like Neko has said, for instance, wants to just pop in from time to time, maybe say hi on stream, talk a bit,
yeah.
have fun,
Just be there for the
just be
interaction and
there.
like the
That's
company.
that's not really so prudent for him in this case, but it is more for the people that want to run their own.
Yeah.
uh, so yeah, that's yeah. But what do you think we should start with, Ida?
Oh, I mean, if we have a look at the list, we do have quite a few in the ranging points. Um, and I'm not actually sure what's most important here.
If you're not sure, we
Let's
can
get
just
rid of
start from the
the.
top.
How about
Let's
like
just get
like a
rid of
run
the.
through about the rules, and then the copyrights.
Yeah,
So it
let's just get
lasts
rid of the
and
obvious ones, so we can cross them off the list. What to do as individuals, for instance. Like, don't. And I have to say it, so it's set and it's on. He's literally recording it, so it's not on video, but it's on audio.
Yeah.
Don't be naked.
Yeah,
damn
basically.
it,
Don't do sexually
no,
explicit shit.
damn it.
Don't sit with a giant black dildo in your hand and wave it in front of the camera.
That's my
Don't
What
do
about a
microphone.
pink
Yeah.
one?
don't
Um,
do drugs. You can drink, yes, and I have no problem with people drinking on stream and sitting and having a
Yeah.
drink. It's fine.
With the drink, I
Just
would be careful about like cans with logos and shit, though.
exactly. Be careful about
Yeah,
if you
Have it in a
put it in
glass.
a
have it in
cup.
a glass. Have it in a glass.
It's
Or
Don't
just a
not
do drugs,
mysterious
well.
like I
liquid.
said, and don't be
Yeah.
blatantly fucking drunk.
If you're gonna do drugs, do them off screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
fine. I can stop
Not
you
not like
from smoking the
in
bong if you
front
want
of
to.
everyone.
Yeah. With drinking, it's perfectly fine as long as you're staying cohesive.
All right.
Yeah, don't be
Well, we're
blatantly.
fine. Well, this
Moderation.
won't work on stream.
If I
Yeah.
see anybody on stream doing that, I will personally kick you off. If I see Ida do that, I will personally drive my car down there and kick him off his chair.
Just
You
don't
do
break
that,
the
can you
PC.
record it?
Midstream, and you just kick
Midstream.
down the door.
I will personally kick him off his chair.
Meaning, I would not get swatted. I would get knotted.
You will get nutted, yes.
uh,
Um,
Yes, Neko?
I just want to make a point here that having a black dildo is actually not against the terms of service.
no, I know.
Still,
I know
let's
it's not.
not do it.
No. I am just saying having one is not against the terms of service.
No, it's
And
not. It's
if
not.
if and if you write ban on it, you can pull it up and say, "I'll hit you with the ban hammer."
Yeah, you can, but we also talked
No,
about
no,
this
yeah.
last. Yeah, but we also talked about this last time we were together. Just because you can do it doesn't mean you should do it. There's a thing that's called walking the knife's edge, and it's all about like we live in an ever-changing world where every single day something new becomes frowned upon. So doing
Yeah.
shit like that that's already on the edge is just not a good idea. It's just a straight way to get cancelled. Like, there's just no need to even do it because it's always gonna end in shit. That's how this stops completely quickly. Uh,
Oh, by the way, I
we
put that in the wrong
we
spot.
will also be mainly catering to adults. Like 99.9% if a kid watched along, well, fine, he got into the wrong part of town somehow. But we will not be catering to kids. Like, I will not be child friendly. I will say fuck if I want to.
But we also don't
Just
want to scar them
remember
for life by
Like
swinging sex toys around.
Just remember,
that
if it's YouTube,
PG
you can't say it in the first
13.
30 seconds.
PG
exactly.
13.
Exactly. I know the different smaller rules and shit. That's also something we need to
And
go
to
over.
be proper PG, I think it's 16. You can only drop an F bomb or similar once every half hour.
Or wait,
Yeah.
So
they
if you
updated
immediately
those. So
drop
it's like
3,
PG
you have to stream
17,
for an hour and a half.
I think.
Sorry, what did you say, Eva?
Um, like over here in the US, I think they changed it from like PG. There's like a PG 13, but then there's also like a PG 17
Yeah,
for
There
more
is
but
mature.
the problem
there is a
is
lot.
we're not in America, me and either, and we are
Well, yeah,
bound under
no.
Danish rules because the channel is gonna be run from Denmark. So whatever rules is in America doesn't apply to anything at all.
Not
Because
fully, but they still kind of do due to Twitch being American company.
Twitch being American, yes, but
So it,
So also the whole like PG-13 doesn't work on an online service and stuff like that because you are broadcasting fully.
You can
and you're
set
bound
the
by the
streams up to
individual
be
servers TOS.
18
So-
plus
Yeah.
as the
I-
warning that it's not completely family friendly.
But
Yeah,
but we will be having the tag on all the time, called
Yeah,
adult stream,
yeah.
18 plus. That will be on all the time because if Ida sits there and drinks
Yeah,
a
yeah.
glass of whiskey, we can't be catering to a 13-year-old. I think is the earliest you can have a Twitch account. I think is 13. We
Yeah.
can't have anybody sitting there looking at Ida drinking when he's 13 years old. We just have to acknowledge that. So
Yeah,
always
and
have an
also,
18 plus
I'm
tag
pretty
on.
sure we don't want to limit ourselves on swearing either.
Exactly. We don't want to limit ourselves from
mean,
swearing either.
do
I already
But
do
we
that.
don't want
try
excessive
to keep it.
swearing.
Do try to keep it down. Do try to never, and and this is me saying it, and I just want to really stretch how much important this is. Don't say the N fucking word.
Oh yeah, yeah, for
No
sure.
N
Nachos?
words. Yep, no, no Neko. And it's not Neko either.
Neko is okay.
Neko is the N word.
And fair warning on outside of specific words, English.
Yeah.
If you need to
Yeah.
use a foreign word for something like Schadenfreude, sure. If the discussion with chat is currently about other languages, sure, you can
Yeah.
throw in a word here or there, but
Yeah.
don't start streaming.
Don't make it the main language of the stream.
Like
Yeah.
the only exception I think there should be to this, and I think this should be in document. If there is a 1000% legit chance that we can make Neko into the next PewDiePie, it is okay that he curse and swear in Swedish.
I was
That's
gonna
still only specific
was-
words.
I was gonna say one
Curse
thing.
exclusively in Swedish.
No,
Exactly.
I was gonna say one thing. Actually, cursing in your main language makes you stand out a tiny bit.
Well, I think
It does, but it shouldn't be something we should encourage
No,
in
no,
that
no, no,
regard.
no. But instead
Mm.
of cursing in English, right? You could
Yeah.
just do a curse in Danish instead.
well, I mean, we could
Yeah.
still we could still swear.
Skide socialdemokrat.
We could
It's
still swear.
it's
He's
like
a
how
Regardless.
I go. It's how I go. You know, Australian whenever I'm frustrated.
Mhm.
Hey,
Ask
Irish.
Also
Eider. Ask
Irish.
Eider. Ask
Take
Eider.
those
Yeah.
British-
When you get frustrated, you literally fall into such a hard depression. You literally go down under.
It sounds like a movie. Neko goes Irish.
Sorry, somebody had to.
Neko goes to the land down under.
You don't want to know what I've seen, man.
Exactly.
I've been out there.
I don't know why I said Irish.
Out there mating with the wild kangaroos.
Nah.
Interbreeding with the emus.
I mean,
You are the
Yes.
reason why all the koalas has fucking syphilis.
chlamydia.
Nah.
Chlamydia,
Yeah.
sorry.
Although I guess if we are going with Australian, remember, that's not a knife.
This is a knife.
That should not be on camera.
No,
No.
it shouldn't.
No
Oh.
weapons on camera.
It's not a knife either. This
It's-
is a knife.
Those are scissors.
No, this is two knives stapled together.
No, clearly, this is a knife.
Oh no, she's got a weapon.
Honestly, though, Katie needs to cover up the sword on the wall.
This is a knife.
I don't think
What?
so.
No,
I don't think
Nice.
so.
no.
I think that's
No,
okay.
Lincoln, that's alcoholic. That's a screwdriver.
So, as someone who watch a lot of Twitch, right, overall, or used to, I don't watch as much anymore. Weapons overall is fine
Yeah.
as long as they're pulled out for an educational or I just got something purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do know that Asmongold will whip out a machete or a Zweihander, and it's completely fine. He uses those things to open
Wait, he
boxes.
drops his pants on video?
No,
he
but he did shower on stream once.
Zweihander does mean two-hander.
yeah.
And, well,
Uh,
need I say more? I don't know how hung he is, but yeah, no, we should probably stay low with the weapons unless it's educational.
Yeah. Educational, but also if
Can't
you're
use this, you say?
if you're
My Zweihander.
yeah, I think if you're using or if you're holding that just to show it, I don't think that's a problem. As long as you're not being careless with it.
Gonna be hung on the wall behind me here anyway here soon.
Yeah, I don't
Can
think that's an
almost
issue.
get it in frame.
That's
I
not
can
an
actually
issue.
get it in frame.
However, like if you're holding a gun or something up on screen and like waving it around, I think that's problematic.
But yeah, I guess this is a Zweihander.
Our
Since
Nerf gun's okay though.
Yeah, that's a 1.5.
So
okay, let's see here.
I think weapons like you
That's
can
a
have
one
them.
and a half.
That's
That's not a
closer to
true
a bastard
Zweihander.
sword.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's closer to a bastard sword.
is supposed to be a variation on a claymore.
Oh, I mean, a claymore and a bastard sword aren't that far apart.
Yeah.
but yeah.
I will
That's
say
just
there are
unless really like fitting in the
Reckons.
theme.
there are obvious weapon
Yeah,
exceptions.
it's situational.
Yeah.
I would put.
As long as you're not
and
being
Is it
reckless.
obviously fake?
Situational.
Yeah. As long as you're
Yeah.
as long as you're not being reckless with them, you're just showing
Wait,
some.
wait,
Let's only
let me
go
pull
for
out
the
my security
Americans.
9.
Don't pull out your guns.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
was about to say, let me
guns.
pull out my security 9.
Yeah, I don't think
Don't put guns on stream.
guns are.
I think Ava should get her garter belt holster again and then stream not on Twitch.
Kick, here I come.
Sorry.
I've got bags under my eyes.
Chamomile tea bags?
Don't have bags under your eyes on stream. That's a rule.
I'm not allowed to stream them.
Yeah, none of us are.
I've
Yeah,
had bags
maybe
on the
you're
mind for over 20
We
years.
might as well just stop the meeting here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What's I just need a word here.
Mhm.
A stone fence, but it's not called they are not called fences, right?
Wall?
A wall?
Yeah, but it's not. I need it to be declared it's not a wall, because if I say if I write stone wall in ChatGPT,
Dike?
no,
Barrier?
Embarkment?
Dike.
dike. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
A dyke is a
Barrier?
lesbian.
Yeah, it's
No,
about
no,
to
not
say.
with a Y. Not with a Y, but with an I.
Yeah. But I don't know. I'll try it. I'll try to just see if I get Oh,
You
almost.
could.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. It's open until 7, so.
Because I get free parking. Target's parking is free for an hour
Oh, okay.
in their garage.
Yeah, okay.
After that, it's like $15 for 2 hours. Yeah.
Did you move your car over to Target?
Yeah, it's over in the Target garage right now.
Oh, okay.
We're at the Target anyway, so might as well.
I want this in the background so much.
Let's see.
Oh, my what's the name?
Text chat here.
If you don't do that.
Yeah. I'll probably be on Discord on my phone.
I want that in the background so much.
Questions? Do I just leave at 5?
My little war band, my little war band.
Well, after
Violence is magic.
Exactly. Violence is magic.
I put a comment on
Yeah.
nodded. Just for actual explanation of what the hell that means. Just, yeah. I figured that one might need a little bit of explanation for possible future read-throughs.
Probably.
Your dog kicking the chair out on today.
I kind
Oh, be
of
right back. Using the restroom. I can still hear.
want to make one of them like a stream like screensaver thingy that says beware of getting nutted.
Oh yeah, because Nintendo's a real bastard about copyright.
So for copyright, actually, uh, should we respect global rules or our individual company or not company? I mean, countries are basically companies at this point, but
Since it's all
I
being
think
broadcasted to the main, we have to respect global rules.
local rules.
Yeah,
Okay.
global.
global,
If you're
Worldwide,
on your
or well,
own,
worldwide rules.
if you're
I mean,
streaming on your channel and not casting to the tavern,
Have an accent.
you
Yeah,
follow local rules. If you're streaming to the
exactly.
tavern, you follow a
global.
You follow
mixture of
global.
local and global.
Yeah,
If it
Okay.
says
For
don't do it
instance,
anywhere, just don't do it.
yeah.
Either of those.
that's a
If it
really good
says
saying.
the only place you can't do it is, I don't know, Nicaragua, then I don't think you have to care. If
Well,
it's
yeah,
just one country, it's illegal in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So did I type that properly?
yeah.
Copyright for the tavern for your own channel. Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm just gonna, with the point above, gonna go in and say no Nintendo, period.
no Nintendo shit
I
or
know
anything
it's
like that.
not copyrighted to
You have to
copyright
get
issues
permission.
to do, but Nintendo
Nintendo's
being
an asshole.
Nintendo,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just not that it
They
needs to be
they
a long
will.
story or anything, but something
I've
I know
watched Doug
recently
Dog.
happened with Nintendo was there's this group on YouTube called The Boys, and they wanted to do a real life Mario Party like you play on Nintendo. They had to pay Nintendo 50,000 US dollar per player to be able to put it up on YouTube using Nintendo's name, using costumes that were Mario, Luigi, Peach, Toad, using splash art from the game they had in paper cutouts. Uh, fifty
I
thousand
saw
per
that.
player.
I saw that. I saw that
That
video.
is
Yeah,
insane.
that is
Doug
insane.
Dog.
That's how fucking mad Nintendo
They
is. There's a
also.
reason
They also.
why he says Nintendo specifically either.
Yeah.
Doug has talked about the issues that he's gone through even modding and playing like Nintendo games.
Yeah,
Also, Point Crew.
Yeah.
it is insane how much
Um,
how and the levels Nintendo will stoop to sue people over using their content. There's no
Also,
I
level.
mean, we saw it with Pal World. Pal World was in development for how long? And then as
Yeah,
soon as it was released, Nintendo was like, nope.
exactly.
No,
yeah.
no, it wasn't even as soon as it
No.
was released. It was
That's not
after
interesting.
it got
Yeah.
popular.
After the release, even.
Mhm.
I'm honestly surprised Power World lasted as long as it did. Second I
it's
saw it, I
still a
was like,
Yeah,
thing.
it was
You can still
Nintendo's gonna
buy
expensive.
it.
rip them apart.
It
Yeah.
still exists and shit. It just lost all
I
this
mean,
player base really.
honestly, none of us would exist if we streamed Nintendo stuff because they'd send the ninjas
Yeah.
after us and we'd
So
die.
just simple, no Nintendo, really. Just don't discuss it, don't talk about it, don't even think about it.
I mean, sure, you can talk about how you, as a 14-year-old, got the
Yeah,
Game
got
Boy,
into
whatever
Nintendo.
version
Oh
was
yeah, yeah,
available
yeah,
when
yeah.
you were 14.
Yeah. Or if
But
like
Just
people in the
don't play
stream
it.
ask like
Or
what
talk-
kind of games you play, I feel like it's fine to
Yeah,
mention
you
that.
could talk about Nintendo games. I think.
Yeah, but don't sit there and trash Nintendo, for instance.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and also
That's a very bad idea.
Don't sit there and trash anything, honestly.
Yeah, don't trash
That's not
anything,
good for
really.
engagement.
Nope, not at all. That's just gonna make you a bigot.
well, if Neko's there and Linkmore are is there, we can trust the Swedes as much as he can trust the Danes.
No,
Because
we
friendly rivalry, as long as we're cordial about it.
As long as you make it very clear that it's like an old tradition. Pretty much.
And,
If-
well, I mean, a Dane and a
So-
Swede sitting and shit talking each other may really, on both sides, shouldn't be an issue. Shouldn't, but it's
Just as long as you're obvious about it.
It's just like again, just follow the simple rules laid down by thousands before us. Don't talk Nintendo. Don't be an ass.
Nintendo's garbage.
Yep.
it is.
I'll
You
still
can
play
do it.
Pokemon
It
Cancelled
kinda
immediately.
is.
um,
Divisions of Nintendo are garbage.
Nintendo games are great.
Yes.
Nintendo as a company isn't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Apple
Isn't that true
products are
about
great.
most companies?
Apple as a
Nintendo
company
Most
is
isn't.
the
big
best
ones.
though.
No,
Yeah.
no. So Nintendo is bad because they are based in Japan, and Japan doesn't have the fair use laws. That's the biggest
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah. Which kind of
It is
goes
act-
into this.
it is actually
copyright
not that
thing.
Nintendo is bad. It's just that Japan has way more stricter laws, and they're just using what they have to use.
Yeah, but other Japanese companies, like Japanese car companies, are not as much after YouTubers who do weird stuff with their products.
It's because, and hear me out here, if you watch someone play a game, you don't feel the urge of playing it yourself versus you seeing someone doing something wild with a car that you couldn't afford anyway.
Fair. But
There
yeah,
is,
still,
you know, there is the whole like speed running parts that uses Nintendo games and whatnot and doesn't get in trouble because they are normally using older games.
true. That's... But Nintendo has also gone after quite popular older stuff, but mostly through emulators.
It's not
That's
worth the
actually
risk. There's so much else out there that we don't have
But
to
yeah,
touch that one
yeah,
company's
no,
shit.
yeah,
Thanks,
it's
that's not
Thanks.
that's
No,
not
it's
but
the
not.
yeah,
I
it
know that's
is.
not what you. But
Yeah.
I know that's not what you mean. But I'm just saying, like, there's so much shit out there. We should not need to touch that one company.
I just added another thing that I think we should talk
Al-
about.
Also, the same thing should be said about Sega.
Well,
None of us is probably ever gonna sit and stream old
No,
Nintendo
no, no,
and
no, no,
Sega
no.
shit anyway.
No. But if it's there for Nintendo, it should be there for Sega because Sega went after people harder than Nintendo.
Well,
back in the
actually-
They
day.
probably did. Yeah.
game companies in general, game devs.
Japanese
devs.
game companies.
I don't think it should be exclusive.
No need to literally trash talk them. Like there's enough
Game
trash talkers out
devs
there
companies.
for every single game that exists. To sit
Yeah,
there
don't add to it.
and play the game for 18 hours
Yeah.
a day, and then they still trash the game.
We're not going to be drama streamers. So I think I'm going to add this to the rules. We're not drama
Yeah,
streamers.
don't be drama streamers.
Just be respectful of others. Be that
Yeah.
other games, other streamers, other players, other people nearby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now fuck. I can
For
do
the
that.
copyright
I have
thing,
2 Danes really close by.
Okay, I guess no need to be respectful to the Swedes.
Yeah.
That's the one exception.
Don't show labeled drinks. It doesn't matter if it's alcohol or not. Don't sit there with a Coca-Cola bottle.
in another community that I admin in, there was recently a thing where throughout the years we've been making fun of the French because that's just a thing that the internet does. And there was a French guy who put in a support ticket, and he's like, I'm not appreciating this." And like the staff team actually was like, "Okay, maybe we should dial it back or like figure out how to address this properly." It's kind of like that in a way.
Exactly. Don't do shit like that. Like one joke here and there is fine,
Mm-hmm.
but don't spend an entire night just trashing on fucking Poland for whatever reason you would have to trash on Poland. I don't know. Pick one. There's plenty.
I mean, one, they're Poland. Two, damn, they're Poland. They're still here. I'm impressed.
Yes. We should be impressed. Poland shouldn't exist, and they shouldn't
It's-
have
I
existed
mean,
a
it's
lot
they
of
have
not-
times.
stopped existing 3 times or so.
Exactly.
It's not
They
because
just
the
keep coming back.
it's not
They're
because the French
cockroaches.
helped.
No, not at all.
They are like herpes, man.
They're like herpes.
But I guess,
always
okay,
come
Yeah,
no bashing the Swedes, only bash Neko.
exactly. Neko bashing is
Sorry,
fine.
Neko.
Neko
I mean,
bashing
I
is
guess
in
the
Neko
Wait,
word.
Swedes can bash other Swedes mildly.
Uh,
I can
wait,
make
wait,
fun of
wait,
Dutch
wait,
people, right? Because I'm Dutch,
wait.
clearly.
wait.
Yeah,
There
fair.
there is one thing here. Um, that you maybe want to put in writing.
Bashing.
Don't be overly. Um, don't use innuendos too much.
It depends on in what context and
No,
how
no, yeah,
and
yeah,
situation, I
no,
would
no,
say.
yeah, no. But I was about to say, ooh, I wouldn't mind a
Sh-
bit of smashing, right?
Either
And that's
hit
a
shift
reply
enter.
to someone else, and there's where
Yeah.
it should end, right? It shouldn't be like, oh, four comments down, and it's just
Shift enter.
Yeah,
The
Yeah.
occasionally
Occasional
light,
comment, but don't dive into it.
yeah,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
occasionally
Don't sound like an
light-hearted
erotic.
sexual
No.
innuendo is okay,
yeah.
but
Ah,
There you go. Shift
this is
enter.
something
I-
Ida needs to work on.
yes.
I figured this is probably something that should be part of the.
But there's all
rules if you-
shit here we are all gonna need to work on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
we
go-
do
actually,
tend to say a lot of innuendo.
Excuse me?
No, we
I-
just
I-
do tend to say whatever the hell we want.
I
And
need to.
I guess
we
I need
just
to.
can't do that.
I don't know
Guys,
about
guys.
you guys, but I tend to be very mindful of the things I say.
You are, but you are
Just in
basically like the
general.
conscience of the group anyway. You're like Jiminy Cricket.
Oh yeah. This one's
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No sewer slide.
Nah. Better not to, huh?
Yeah, no sewer slide.
I feel like this is directed at somebody.
Like, don't
It-
joke
it
about it
does.
and don't use the word suicide. Use any other fucking thinkable word than suicide. Use self forever sleep. Use sewer slide. If you have to say the word.
Maybe just avoid it if
No, but
possible.
Yeah.
like there are games, for instance, where you have an option: commit suicide,
which occasionally is the right choice.
which occasionally is
Let's
the right
restart
choice.
the level.
Yeah, yeah,
Or
exactly.
I'm
Just
gonna go and
say-
visit the great game console in the sky.
Okay, let me speak for a second. Let me speak for a second.
Sorry, yeah.
What I mean is, even if the games say on screen the word suicide, you can't help that. That's the game developers.
Yeah.
You saying the word is what they're gonna go after. So
I think
just
most people
use
say like unalive.
anything else, unalive, whatever. you ever want to call it, just don't use the suicide word. That's all, really, there
Yeah,
is to it. Just delete that word whenever you are on stream
yeah, and
from your vocabulary.
I think if it comes up in the game, the word itself, and you say it, I don't think that's problematic unless you make it
It's
problematic.
probably
We
not
should probably
Someone
still
could
try
make
to
it
not.
problematic.
Yeah,
exactly somebody. There's always a Karen. There's
Yes.
always a Karen. And that's also a thing we
Always a
just need to.
Karen. My great aunt's sister
Yeah,
unalived herself 3 years ago, and this offends me, so I'm
How
gonna sue
dare
you.
you? How dare
yeah.
you?
just wait
I
until
mean, like,
unalived becomes not acceptable to use.
I mean,
Uh,
Yeah.
Also,
space engineers.
I can see that Jenny's cats are actively participating.
You don't say so.
We can always skip back to this. We're probably gonna. For now, we're just gonna go through, and then we can
Okay.
always go and edit if there's things we feel like that needs to be talked about around or a certain subject.
Yeah, yeah.
Then you can get some time to think about it, sit and brew on it a little, and if you feel like it's a good input, you can put it in. So we're just gonna take the next one.
So,
And
can I make a
yeah, sure.
suggestion for it? Uh, so instead of saying writing suicide and self harm jokes, like write suicide and self harm are not joke if it gets brought up, either by someone in the chat or on, go serious mode.
yeah, yeah.
How about just in general, try to stay away from dark humor.
Humor
Yeah,
is fine as long as
It's
it's within
situational.
TOS. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
situational. Just try to stay away from dark humor.
Mm. You can joke like gallows humor is fine and shit.
yeah,
Like there's
but
just certain words.
what I'm
Mhm.
talking about is if let's say, Lingam, you're streaming, right? And
Mm.
out of nowhere, a suicide thing happens in the game. You were not prepared for it at all.
Yeah.
And your chat, one person there just starts to
Yeah.
freak out. Like,
And
at that point, it's,
that's why I underlined a very specific word in the document.
Jokes.
yeah, jokes.
It's like if it's a part of the game, I can't help it. It's on the developer sides.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
but
and I'm allowed to use the word there, yes. But if somebody in chat comes in, and I get where you're going. But if somebody in chat comes in and wants to start discussing suicide, like first of all, there's going to be a chat filter that's going to filter the word suicide out. And if you're going to say that in the chat, you're automatically going to get your message deleted. Use another word. Self forever sleep. I don't give a shit. Something else. Just don't use that word.
Don't feel obligated to uh, be chat's therapist.
No, at all.
No.
But that comes later down. I would say that's not really about rules. So
Yeah.
that's more about
Oh, it's still under
Try
what
to
we
try
can and can't do on stream.
moderation levels and shit. I would say. But yeah.
Yeah.
be
Um.
friendly, but don't feed into parasocial
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
y-
Yeah.
yeah,
Like again, self-awareness. Just you know. I know. I've talked to all of you guys in here for so many years by now, so many hours by now. I know you guys know right from wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're not
Mm.
idiots, any of you that sit in this chat here at all. Like I actually think you're pretty smart. Uh, so I
Except for
know
me.
this is not gonna be a problem if you just use your fucking brain. Then this is not gonna be a problem because you already know this shit. It's coded in you.
Yeah.
So all of this is just self-awareness of what you say and do
Something I
on
wanted.
stream.
Something I wanted
It's
to.
like when you're at work, Kate. You can sit. I know you're not really the person to do it most, but you can fire off a joke or two that you probably
Yeah.
wouldn't fire off to a customer at work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
That's the
probably
same
won't,
thing.
but
When you're not like I'm not saying you're earning money from it. I'm not saying it's a job, but in some regard, when you sit down, feel the same responsibility as when you are at work. You don't go out to the customers and fire off a fucking nigger joke. I'm sorry I
No.
used the N word. We're not on stream. Uh,
But yeah,
I'm sorry,
and
but you
just
don't do that to
reading
a
the
random customer.
atmosphere.
Exactly, and not even reading the atmosphere. There's just do's and don'ts. Like you don't do that
Hmm.
to a
Yeah.
customer.
No.
Like you just don't do that. Like I say, use your brain because I know each and every single one of the people in here has one.
Are you sure about that?
I'm pretty
I
sure
may have
about that.
gotten a lobotomy
Otherwise,
like last year.
I literally would not talk to you if you didn't have one because what I hate most of all is dumb people. Like,
Bethesda game.
no, it's a
Now
flaw of
that's
mine.
a
I
hate
admit it.
speech, Lingwam. That is
It
on the
is.
don'ts list.
I know, but I can't stand being around dumb people. Like, dumb people just piss me off when you
Don't
can't
ever go to
understand
my
simple shit.
workplace. Don't ever
They
go to my
they can't
workplace then.
help
Yeah.
it.
Why do I think I do not work in public service in any way, shape, or form?
So something
Yeah.
I,
something I wanted to bring up, going back to the copyright do's and don'ts. Uh, I
Yeah.
think if you're going to stream content on your own channel that violates another country's copyright, you need to handle it on your own. If it reflects back on the tavern itself, expect to
Mm,
be removed from the group.
exactly.
what? Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So that's the idea of saying like we would be American streamers, but if it copyrights, say Denmark's laws, that there goes in extra legality. So we should just say that everyone should follow global at that point.
Well,
Yeah,
Well,
global
but
we,
like if
copyright,
it's on your
yeah,
own channel, you can
global,
do what you want,
glob,
but
yeah.
like don't cause
technically,
issues
on a
that reflect
technical
on the
One at
creator.
a time, one at a time, one at a time.
on a technical level, global copyright means you won't be able to stream anything.
Yeah, but still, we are not gonna venture into far-fetched weird content anyway.
Yeah.
Like
Mm.
it's not what the
We're gonna stream like Minecraft and shit.
at least talk again. I don't care what you do on your own channel. You can ruin your own Twitch channel as you want to, as you see fit. But at least on the Tavern of Accidents, it's not gonna be all that weird shit. Like Blade said, if he wants to one day sit down and do a stream where he does coding, that's fine as long as it's legal shit he's doing and he's not breaking any laws by doing anything coding wise. There's no problem with it. He could do a stream as long as
I'll
he
give
wants
you an
to
example.
with that.
I'll give you a better
No,
example.
you
Uh,
don't have to give examples. It's it's just you are allowed to do that even though it's weird. But just don't venture into weird shit.
yeah, yeah. I want to give a better example though. Like, so let's say, for example, I wanted to do a anime reaction stream, and I wanted to do it in a transformative way. Japan is hit and miss with that. America, the copyright, it's okay to do that. You see where there's
See
Yeah.
where you're going, but again,
I would be
you're
doing that on
using
your own channel,
exactly,
not the tavern.
yeah,
exactly, not the tavern.
So so this is the way though. There's a very easy way to get around that whole thing. You can react to the content as long as you're not showing it
yeah,
or making other people hear
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah, there's several
Isn't there also
methods.
exactly.
a funny copyright that if you like up it by like 10 speed or something?
Yeah,
That's just to
That
get rid of
only.
yeah. No,
the
no,
automatic
That's
things.
yeah,
bypass. That's bypassing.
Oh,
yeah. No, you just no audio, no visual. Then you can react to whatever you want to.
However,
Uh,
here
I
here
watch a streamer that does it with WWE, like special events where he
so
comments on the match.
what I have highlighted in the document is that if you're going to stream content like that on your own, you can, but you have to handle it on your own. And if it reflects back on the tavern negatively,
Yeah.
then
You're
there
not
should be,
necessarily gonna be removed immediately. There's gonna be talks and there's
yeah,
gonna be
there would be a talk.
discussions.
Yeah, of course.
Like there's of course milder things. Like if you accidentally say something you shouldn't, you're
Yeah,
not immediately gonna be kicked out of the group unless it's something so retardedly dumb, stupid you said, that it's inexcusable.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna show up tomorrow and kill the president or queen of my country. And sitting there and promising you're gonna do it and not doing it in a jokingly way. Of course you're gonna be removed because we can't have shit like that happening. That's fucking retarded. You shouldn't have said that. That's dumb. Uh, but of course not gonna get kicked out for minor infraction. But if it's repeated,
Or done with like intent.
yeah, or done with like intent or spite just to see I can do this if I want to. Like if you become an ass, if you become an obnoxious ass, which I hope nobody
Then you
becomes,
get nothing.
then you just get kicked the fuck out, and then it's just that. Like then you're no longer
Yeah.
a part of it, and it's not gonna be something. Oh, I'm sorry, can I please come back? No, you fucked up. You blew a good thing.
Hmm.
I think we should
Like
start, unless we have additional like issues that we want to talk about. We should probably go into more fun things about what we want to do.
absolutely, I'm sorry, but it is. I'm not trying to draw it into some bad shit.
Hmm.
It's not like that, but it is something that needs to be said. And still, I think it's important. I'm not trying to be a dick about it,
Yeah, yeah.
but it is important, and it is what often, in many cases, can ruin shit. If if somebody all of a sudden just gets like an attitude towards it, like I would rather we could sit down and talk like grown adults. If anybody, and this is also something I really want to stretch, if anybody has a problem, don't fucking sit and brew on it. Say it to my face. Say it to Ida's face. Say it to all of our faces.
Hmm.
Come out with it. Because if you're just gonna sit there and brew on it, it's only gonna fester and get worse. And that's literally what kills shit. We can
Hmm.
always talk about shit with
Yeah,
friends.
we should
Yeah.
we should always talk about things
We
too.
should always talk about shit, no matter what it is. If
Hmm.
it's something that's gonna affect the streams, the availability of showing up, the availability of streaming, in general, we should always talk about it. If it's something personal, like, hey, I'm feeling super down, I think I need 14 days where I'm not active, or I need a month, or I need 2 months, well, say it. Don't just disappear or ghost or anything. Come out and say it. Like, it's a fair thing. We're all different. And especially with the long time, I'm referring to either, because we all know, and this is a fair thing, and we all accepted it as it is. Uh, you just have periods of time where you go down, where you just need to be you and not have a community around you. It's fine. But like I talked about, we just need just a message saying, "Hey, I'm shutting
Yeah,
down.
yeah. So
See you when I see you."
I added that to the etiquette bullet point where we talk with each other
Yeah,
about needing space.
exactly. We if anybody needs space, if it's like a scenario. I know this is just a scenario, right? I'm just gonna use you three, Ida, Kate, and Midnight. Uh, Kate finds a game that she would like to play with Ida. You also have the game, Midnight, coincidentally. That doesn't necessarily mean that you should play with Kate and Ida just because you have it. Also respect if two people say, hey, we want to do a stream together. Just Kate and
Keep for
Ida.
those two people.
Yeah, respect that. Don't feel like they're leaving you out. That's not what's happening. That's
They
not
just want to do
what's happening.
something
They
together.
just want to do something together as a project, those two, and we should respect that.
Yeah.
I'm
Are
gonna
you
give a
saying
But,
there's
suggestion.
no one
feel
on
free to ask
24/7?
if you're allowed to
I,
join if that's not
Exactly,
specifically stated.
exactly.
Yeah.
We should
But just
respect
ask
that as well.
first.
Like,
I'm gonna give a good example what Midnight should do then. then Midnight should
Mhm.
ask Lingram, "Hey, do you want to play this game together as well?"
Exactly. Exactly.
No.
Exactly. Exactly. Do shit like that. Just never feel like you're left out. And if it's like we talked about, and let's be fair, some games are expensive, some are not. Some are cheap. Some we luckily, like cooperatively, almost everybody has, like Minecraft. For instance, we all just kind of met in that game some way, shape, or form. Like
I don't actually
respect
own
the
Minecraft.
fact,
Yeah, but you're sweet.
yeah, but respect the fact, for instance, that not everybody has the money to be able to play a game. Like if Ark
Yeah.
2 comes out and it costs, I'm just gonna throw a wild number because I don't know and I don't care, $350 for playing Ark.
Shit, with all the
It may
DLC
not
then. Christ.
it may
Uh,
not be
yeah.
everybody that can afford that, and that's okay. We will figure out something.
Along
Like
the
we
same
always help
lines,
each other.
as a streamer, don't play a pirated game.
Yeah, never
As
do that.
a guest in streams, doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Just don't mention it. I mean,
don't play
okay, Neko is
play
saying
legal
he
shit.
doesn't own Minecraft. Well,
No, I
Yeah.
don't.
Neko obviously shouldn't stream
Microsoft
Minecraft.
owns Minecraft.
Okay, it was not
Okay,
like that, Nico.
okay.
But
He's
let's
being an
say you
asshole.
own the pirated
Same
version
idea.
of
Don't get like
Minecraft.
Minecraft and then join and say that
No,
you
no,
have.
no, 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 no. I own. I actually have two
okay,
Minecraft accounts.
Yeah,
So
we know, Nico. We know you're
okay.
joking.
Okay.
Uh,
Let's say Ark Survival Evolved. Then I don't think Blade owns that game.
I do.
Let's say the rest you do.
Well, let's pretend
What?
you
yeah,
don't.
I don't.
let's
I
pretend you
Okay,
don't.
do.
Pretend you
no,
know.
wait, let's take a different one then. Space Engineers. Ava does not own that game. Or
Nope.
Midnight does not own that game. Well,
Me either.
yeah. Well,
That would be the
they
choice
coincidence.
can
that if
play
we want
along,
to buy
but they
it.
should not be the ones streaming it if they
They
do
Exactly.
also
play along on a
probably shouldn't
pirated.
tell anyone that they're playing a pirated version
Don't
of the game.
Exactly. But they
Yeah.
again
can
that
Yeah.
be a guest with a
again
pirated account.
Yeah,
again
I
with
added
saying
this to
shit
the
like
doc.
that goes under what I said earlier.
The
Use your fucking
TOS
brain.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
use your brain. Don't say dumb shit on stream. Like that just of course you're not saying, hey, I just downloaded GTA 5 from fucking LimeWire. Uh,
I
Oh,
already,
Wait,
that's
what's
such a
LimeWire?
I already, I already,
that's
I'm old.
I already
I'm
beat,
old.
I already beat GTA 5. By the way,
I got it as
it's a fun game.
uTorrent.
Yeah. What's a
uh, I I
uTorrent?
I have got an ECI 5 from Epic.
I copied it from a floppy disk.
Why is he talking Greek again?
One thing that's really good if you're just looking for new games every now and then would actually be make sure you have an Epic account.
Yeah.
And
And
check it
yeah,
once a week, every
Epic
Friday.
and Epic and your
Oh,
Twitch
thanks for
account,
the
but Twitch
reminder.
gives out free games as well.
yeah.
Twitch gives
Uh,
out as well.
this could be a really good thing to have as a thing that you write in on the Discord.
Yeah.
Like just have one whenever it's like a really big game that could become a good
Yeah, let's try it
multiplayer
out.
streaming
Like,
thing.
yeah,
Um.
exactly. Be open to new games as well.
So, fun
Be,
thing
if
for
it's
at least
free,
us
let's try
Americans.
it. I'm sorry, what did you
Um.
say, Ava? Sorry, start over.
Fun thing for us Americans, at least, because we do taxes. Anything that we get for our streams and stuff like that, we can write off for our
Yeah, you
taxes.
can.
So that
Okay, but that
includes
comes later.
games.
Yeah, that comes
Yeah,
much.
that comes later. Let's talk about revenue and shit later because that's way down the list.
Yeah. For
Because it
Yeah,
now,
is actually a point.
for now,
But
it
let's
was
talk
just
about that later.
for now, we're really diverging. What do you guys want
Yeah,
to
we're
do?
yeah.
I
So
already
yeah,
put.
individuals.
I
But
I
put.
by the way,
I
I
I,
already.
I would like to make a point before individuals played,
Mhm.
and I would like to put there have fun.
yeah. Of course,
That's
always have
obvious.
fun. But like before we get into the what you want to do and shit, there's still something in this category I feel like we should
in the
blo-
copyrights to
no, no,
Or
it's the
as
camera's
the group.
do's and don'ts because I
Oh,
still feel like that flexes into the whole TOS copyright.
oh yeah.
Uh, Camera do's and don'ts is further down the list. I know we're not taking this chronologically, uh, but I feel like this kind of
Okay.
I think
just something
Where
we need.
was cameras do's and don'ts on this
You're
list?
two lines up.
I
Two lines up.
highlighted it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, got it.
Shouldn't that just be combined with the do's and don'ts in general?
it should be, but it's still a little different because
It's a
verbally
separate point.
and and virtually do's and don'ts is different from games because games portray real life,
I mean,
and
a
there's
good
some
example.
different things that
Um,
we need to talk about.
do
We
not show this.
Yeah, for instance,
This
if
is a poor representation of me as a person.
it is, and me as well. Right now, I have
so
clothing stacked up on my dresser and shit.
idea for behind you guys would probably be a green screen or some kind of program
I
for
have
green screen.
already ordered it. Mine is on its way in the mail. I've already ordered a green screen that's gonna go all the way from my door here, behind me all the way here, and behind my PC here. So I'm gonna be plugged in by a 3.5 meter, so almost a meter taller than my
Um,
camera is showing. Higher green screen all around.
so there goes the
Uh,
question. First off, who wants to show off their cam?
yeah, that's also a question we
I
need to talk about.
expect to be on game, but of course I will not be doing this specific
Yes.
one, but
Yeah.
this one was the first one on my list.
Like,
I
yeah.
don't think
Why?
I want to be on cam.
Okay, but that's fine.
Then
That's
don't
a,
be on
That's
game.
alright.
that's a
Yeah.
Yeah.
fully respectable
Simple.
thing.
I'd be fine being on cam, but I don't think I have a good background in.
But I'm
I
saying, Ava, to you,
Yeah.
I just want to. This is gonna take 30 seconds for me to say. So to just everybody, if you start out with not being on cam, it is something you will have to commit to. Because if you all of a sudden start being on cam, and let's say this is wishful thinking, I know that, but let's say we actually build a community. If you all of a sudden one night appear on cam, community gonna go nuts. And it's gonna
Hmm.
be all spam and when is Ava gonna be on cam, when is Ava gonna be on cam. So if it's something you say I won't be on cam, it
The
is
VTuber
something
thing is
you
something
have
that
to.
I thought about.
I'm sorry?
The VTuber thing is something that I've thought about. Blade just put that in there.
Yeah. So like if it's something you say you don't want to, then
Yeah, I
I
would
would
Just
say
commit to
like
that.
please
if
I
commit
don't
you
to it.
necessarily like being on cam already,
Yeah,
so
then
that's
please
easy for
commit
me.
to it. Then please commit to it. What we do privately on either's Discord, nobody
doesn't
else is
matter.
gonna see.
Yeah.
Nobody else, like ever. And that's also a rule. It has to be a such a special person to be drawn from Twitch into our
If
private sphere in this way. Like it has to be
if
such a
Discord is
special
gonna end up
case.
getting streamed, there should be a disclaimer too, saying like, "Hey, I'm probably gonna also stream Discord because I'm doing Discord things or whatever. So if you don't want to be on cam, don't be on cam."
Yeah. We are gonna set up the Tavern of Accidents that we are gonna sit on, where we are gonna get our audio from to OBS.
I'm gonna pee real
When we are
quick.
sitting and streaming, we are gonna set up channels with voice and video.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
You guys can keep going. I'm just going to
Yeah.
pee.
We're gonna be set up channels in there where nobody can be forced on cam or anything. Like it's just gonna be like if you click on cam, you click on cam, and then it's up to you. Nobody's gonna force anybody. I know either. I know I have to point to you. You have the thing where you're like, come on cam, come on cam.
I'll not be doing that on stream.
No,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
didn't do
no,
it last
I'm
time.
not
I'm
trying
not going
to
to be doing it
I'm
this
not
time.
trying to dunk on you. I'm not dunking on you. I just want
No,
to point it out. I'm not dunking on you. I'm not. Yeah, I know it's fun, and I know it's all fun
just
and games
giving an
from your
example.
side. But
No,
yeah,
but won't
I
be
I
happening on stream.
I know
I
why.
would like
I just have to say it out loud.
Yeah,
I I would like to point something out for the animal cams in that in in parentheses here.
Mhm.
Animal cams are cute and fun, but if you do want to use an animal cam, make sure it's a small animal for starters, and preferably one that doesn't like to move around too much.
Thank you.
Because
like
You
if
hear
you
that?
have a
E.
lizard in a cage,
Yeah,
or a
yeah,
hamster, or
like Kate
something
could.
in a cage or terrarium,
Kate could probably
aquarium.
set up an animal cam for like around her like lap area for when Razor jumps up, and
Yeah.
like people
Ah,
see, and they're like, "Oh, let us see the cat," something like
I,
that. But for
I
her,
might like hold her up to the camera for a bit or like change the angle slightly for
yeah,
a
yeah, but
moment, but
Wait,
no,
uh,
it's not.
someone
you should
like
you
something like Loki who just lays on the bed most of the time, it would work out well for him.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
it is more. Listen, Animal Cam is more something optional for the future. It is not something really to be discussed like that. It was more like in parentheses,
y-
cat, or
y- y-
yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah.
could set
No,
up the
no, no,
webcam secondly,
no,
like filming on a cat tree if you wanted to.
no. But so this is gonna sound horrible, but I actually don't think you should show off uh Loki on camera.
Oh, I'm not planning on being camera,
Yeah,
so I'm
He's
yeah,
not
not
planning
gonna
yeah.
on like
be on
anything
cam
No,
being.
no,
anyway.
no, 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 no. But because of the bad annotation people have with the
Yeah,
dog
yeah, yeah.
kind that he looks
Yeah.
like,
That's also a do and don't, and that's
Yeah.
also something we need to cross when we get there. But she's not gonna be on cam anyway,
Yeah.
so it's not gonna be a thing.
Uh, yes, yes. She's not gonna be
Yeah.
on cam. She
No,
could
no,
have had, she could have had an animal cam as her camera,
oh yeah,
because
but I don't think she
I
wants to.
no, 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 no.
Yeah, I
But
probably wouldn't.
I know of streamer that does it.
Oh
That's why I
yeah, but
wanted to
yeah,
bring that. But that's why I wanted to bring it up. It was not
absolutely,
because of one person. It's
absolutely.
the general
Yeah,
Just in general,
thing.
the thought.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. But
well,
When it comes to
that's
animals,
something we
even
can
cute
always
and
come to.
even if she doesn't want to uh, stream herself on camera, she could set up a animal cam if she wanted to.
She wants to.
Doubtful. But
So
unless it's gonna get me millions of dollars, I won't.
cats are really good to get money. Cat cams are really
Who's
popular.
the guy who does the
I
ferret streams?
I
Fork
mean,
Pirate Software.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
are we saying that we shouldn't stream our animals, or
we
Shouldn't
can, we
You want
can, but
should
to?
preferably if streaming animals, it should be something that's confined.
uh shouldn't
like
stream quotation mark dangerous
Yeah,
animals.
Or
no,
animals that are
nobody
perceived
has
as
that
dangerous
anyway.
for
Yeah,
some reason.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, no.
You
That's why
hear that, TV?
that's the quotation marks.
yeah, okay, yeah.
and along those lines, if one of us ever gets tarantula, just don't.
Yeah.
Um,
Just no camera.
yeah, nobody.
Arachnophobia
Uh,
is the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
exactly.
I have it. A
It's
proud
only ten
batch member.
percent of the world's population that has arachnophobia.
You really would
Yeah.
not like the guy I've been seeing.
I hate spiders more than anything in the world. I will burn down my personal house.
Last Thursday when I was playing Dungeons and Dragons, right? I turned my head around, and next to my face, not even 10 centimeters away, was a a long-legged spider with a small body.
Long legs.
Daddy long
Uh,
legs.
and my friends were like, "Oh yeah, I don't care about." I'm like, "Fucking hell."
I'm fine with spiders if they're in the corner, but if they touch me, it is game over.
Spiders have their own place. It's out of sight.
I respect that they're needed in the world's ecosystem
Yeah,
to make it run. I
exactly.
respect that, but they
Ex-
still the ecosystem does not involve where I live. I don't
Actually,
care.
it does.
I've,
It
I've had a
I
does.
spider
voted
in my
myself
pantry
out of
for
that.
like a few months
I
because
Yeah.
we
voted
have
myself out
moths
of that.
that get in the house and the spider eats them, so he gets to chill in the pantry.
Now,
Bellingham. Spiders are fine. They shouldn't be anywhere where he can see them. Or
so
the
They should
yeah.
just stay out of my visual range. Then I'm all good
You
with
can
it.
exist as long as I can't see you.
Exactly. I'm gonna John
so
But
Cena
yeah.
this shit. You can't see me.
so. Oh my.
Yeah. But no,
Um.
just to get back on track here. Um, Group management. We can take that
Um, yeah. Do
because
we have?
what to do individuals. That's more. We can take that in the end
Do
because that's more.
Or just
No,
add it
nobody.
in after the meeting
Yeah,
individually.
everybody in here now has an idea about what they want to do as individuals. What we're ending up doing as individuals is different. So let's take that down the line. That's also a very long drawn subject that we need to talk about is content, what content we want to have played, what content we are interested in, what we're not interested
Yeah.
in.
I think
What
understanding
that's a long one.
what each other is interested in is probably a good way of
Yeah, but
fostering our group.
yeah, but group management, I think, is something we can fairly quickly get through here.
There's one thing here that I'm seeing that you haven't taken up yet, and it's the one on this document that is above cameras don't do, and that's the personal information sharing.
Yeah, but
Let's start with the group management and then go to that because we can make a list like
No,
Lincoln
no,
does okay. Any personal information. Say like I'm okay knowing that I'm up in the Pacific Northwest with things like
no,
that. You know the level.
Yeah.
no. I have a very simple rule for
Mm.
personal information sharing. Don't share anyone else's personal information ever.
else's no, never dox nobody. We've
Yeah,
already talked
never.
about this. We did this last time we sat together. Like no
Yeah.
doxing, of course. Like that's just again use your brain. Uh, but personal information sharing, it's maybe worded wrong. It should maybe have been worded more like, what am I comfortable with people knowing about me?
Yeah.
Because that's more how it should have been worded than personal
Uh,
information sharing.
Yeah.
Because Ida, for instance, he made an example. I'm just going to use this example. He is being called Cass by, for instance, Midnight. When she refers to Ida, she calls him Cass. Cass is Casper. We all know Ida is called Casper because we're all friends, right?
but I
Casper doesn't
don't
want the
use my
world.
name online.
Yeah, Casper doesn't want his name out there. So Cass is also something they two have to work out. If that's something that can continue on stream, or if Midnight should really pay attention and call him Ida when it's stream at least. That's something they two can work out because that's again what level is Ida and Midnight. I'm just using you two as example. Comfortable with putting out, and that might be different. I'm just using Ava as an example because I know this will never happen. Ava could be completely fine with everybody knowing her name is Ava and she has a daughter and two dogs and where she lives and in what town, maybe not the road, but down to more important details. She could be fine with that. That's on her.
Mhm.
So it's individual and we should respect that. And like Neko said to start out with, never dox anybody. Dox meaning telling I know where Ida lives, for instance. I would never tell where he lives on stream.
I mean,
I would
you
never
can say
tell
you know
his real
where I
name.
live,
Yeah,
but
yeah, but
you're
that's the
obviously
Don't
not gonna
name the
difference.
share the
address.
information.
No, of course, then I'm not telling where you live.
But
And I would
Yeah,
never
yeah,
say your real name, I would never say your last name, I would never
yeah,
say stuff like that.
yeah, but that's kind of what I'm what when I saw this, I was like, okay, this is actually kind of important because a lot of you have known each other for a long
Yeah.
time. For instance, I wouldn't want you to call me Neko on the stream
You're Chaku.
because because that's my Twitch name, right?
Yeah, you're Chaku, and that's fine.
Yeah,
If you were on stream, I would call you Chaku.
or just so you have something easier to say, TJ.
Or TJ. Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah,
Whatever
yeah,
you want to
no,
be called
yeah,
is what you're gonna be called.
yeah, but that's the thing, right?
And
And
we have
that's what.
to all train with actually calling what they want to be
Yeah.
called.
Yeah.
Another thing, just thrown quickly. Sorry, Nick, I don't mean to cut you off. But another thing into that, if you pick a nickname, please fucking stick with it.
Yeah,
Because
don't switch
otherwise
it
it's
like
Oh,
gonna
every
add a
time.
lot of fucking confusion. If all of
uh,
others, I'm just gonna use you if it's Checo or TJ. Like it's either Checo or TJ.
This is a
no, no,
very
no.
big issue, actually, that happens in a big Discord that I work in. Is that moderators keep changing their names?
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah,
I know
No,
no.
none
no,
of us here is probably gonna do it. You've all had your names for ages.
Lingwen, I didn't change my name.
No, you
Chaku,
didn't.
It's just the
no,
short version.
I know you
no,
didn't.
First two
Yeah,
letters.
I know.
yeah.
I know Checo is your real name. I know it's just here, your
No,
Neko.
No,
no,
it's not.
no.
No.
It's
No.
not my not my, but it's my
No, no,
online.
not
Real,
your
real
real
user.
name. No,
Yeah,
no, no.
yeah,
I
Real
know it's not
user.
your real name. I know your
yeah,
real name.
yeah. I think you do actually.
I'm never
I
gonna say
mean,
it if you don't want me
Yeah,
to. But yeah,
no.
I have
But
him on Facebook.
yeah, I think everyone here knows my
mm,
real name by now.
mm. Okay, fair
But
enough. I didn't know if
but
it's like
no,
again.
no,
I
no,
wouldn't
no,
dox
no.
people.
I don't use my real name, man. What
No,
about
no,
you?
I know you don't. That's why I say I would never dox people.
Yeah, yeah. No, but
His real
then
name is Charles.
no, my real name is Karen, you bitch. No,
No,
no.
no, it's not Kieran, it's Khan.
Yeah, it can.
No,
Yeah.
no, no.
I mean, you always have to go
Actually,
Scandinavian with it.
actually, actually, factually, when I played Black and White
Oh dear.
and I had it in Swedish, they chant the name of you as a god based on the closest name they have in the database. I didn't know this, so when I zoomed in, I heard them chanting Karin, 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 Karin.
Oh god, you're the name of my now dead grandmother. Great.
Because of my other online
But yeah,
using.
just to get back on track here
Yeah.
with it.
No, I was actually gonna with the whole nickname thing. If you're choosing a new nickname, please choose something that is easy for other people to say,
Mm.
or a shortening that is easy for people
Yeah.
to say.
Like you can either choose Midnight. Is it Midnight or Midnight Kitten that you use as your acronym when you're using online?
Oh.
That's
Or
whatever.
keep
Midnight works.
using
It's
Miss
what I'm
Panda
used
there.
to.
or Miss
She
Panda
could
Bear.
keep
Like
her main thing as Midnight Kitten, just everyone calls her Midnight.
So
Yeah,
what
because
you're
no one
saying,
wants to say
Yeah.
Midnight Kitten every single time they want to say something to me.
Yeah,
And it's like how
exactly.
everyone calls
could
me
just-
Ava instead
we
of
we could just call her Mid.
yeah,
I'm just kidding.
mid.
Mid.
She's pretty
That's
mid.
just
She's
rude.
not. She's top
Kinda
notch.
mid.
She's pretty mid.
Mid's
Mid.
pretty top notch.
You know what? Mid's pretty bottom. You know.
I mean, I am.
I'll just stick with Kate, except for Cassie can call me princess.
That's actually a thing you might need to tone down a tiny bit on.
Oh,
On stream.
no.
I
I
will-
personally,
No. I didn't say stop. I said tone down on.
no. Veto.
Not too lovey-dovey.
No, veto. Veto. Kate and Ida is always allowed to call her each other whatever the hell they want. I don't give a shit about that. I veto that. I use my one veto vote and say they two are always allowed
Yeah.
to call
Just
each
only
other whatever the
want
hell they
you.
want.
I
Because
also
that's how they are, and I
Yeah.
do not want to change that.
yeah.
I don't
also
wanna
Because
change
that's gonna
them.
take an element of those two away from the stream that I don't want taken away from the stream.
yeah.
I know that's not
It's
what you
not
meant,
like we'll
Neko.
be super
But
lovey-dovey and shit.
yeah, no, but you are allowed to fully to be just as you two are, and don't fucking change a millibit of
I
it
also
when it comes to
agree.
that.
I also agree.
Mm.
They
Don't
should.
change that
Okay,
for a
so
single
on
bit.
stream we can uh,
Pet names are
possibly with a few
okay.
more limitations, as we do around
Yes,
most
you.
people.
I don't
But
want
we
you
should not
to
do like we
change.
do in private.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
would
This
say
isn't Vegas.
be like public channel, y'all.
yeah. I don't want
Yeah.
you to change a single bit from what you guys do when you two interact, and that's just my veto vote used.
I also
Like I closed
agree.
the monkey's paw now, the wishes are gone.
See, the only problem with this is that okay, because we are like four people that live pretty close to each other, and
And
let's say that one of us is pretty okay with people knowing kind of where you live, country, for instance. Suddenly, it's not just my country I've given away. I've given away my neighborhood countries as well.
I don't give a shit
so
about
No,
personally.
no,
People are
no,
so
no.
probably
in
gonna pick up
theory,
from your accent anyway that
yeah,
you're
in theory,
Nordic.
people are gonna hear your accent,
Yeah, like you're gonna
and they're just gonna
you're
assume that you
yeah,
live in that general area if you don't
exactly.
say
If
it.
it's Norway, Denmark, Sweden,
I
Finland,
didn't realize you
what
were
it is, it's
from
still Nordic.
Australia.
Um,
Like
good
it
day,
Never only
matey.
doesn't
goes
matter.
angry streams.
It doesn't matter.
Um,
Shit like
good
that's
day,
gonna
mates.
happen.
Okay, Neko, oh sorry, Chaku's now ravenously gay and from Iceland, officially on stream.
Nah, not ravenously.
Only
Well, I
Fabulously
mean,
gay.
slightly.
uh,
Fabulously gay,
Also,
if I
I
may.
think
fabulously,
going back
yeah.
to rules, I don't think we should engage in social issues.
No religion or
Social
politics.
issue, yeah, that
Yeah,
one is.
yeah.
I mean,
Anything
Um,
you don't talk about to your family on Thanksgiving either.
I would say let me
I
Uh,
don't know
um,
about you,
Is
but
that
my
hey,
family on
American?
Thanksgiving
Only
yeah.
hold
is pretty
on.
American?
political.
Oh, okay. It's there's a better
I go to
there's a better
Thanksgiving dinner just to piss off my family.
there's a
Just
better way
no
to
controversial topics.
okay,
please
okay,
listen.
okay.
Please listen for a second here. If somebody in chat asks you, Kate, hey Kate, what is your religion? It is up to you if you feel like you want to answer that question. You
Yeah.
are more than in your rights to say, no, thank you, I don't want to want people to know my religion. Or you can say, I'm just gonna say a word, you are Jewish. Uh, I'm Jewish, and then okay, you have said that, and that's fine. If
Yeah.
somebody then say, "Hey, fuck the Jews," well, first of all, he will get a chat ban. He will not be
As
able
I
to say
speak.
shit in chat. Um, but if he wants to go into a political discussion, we should always just say, "Sorry, we don't discuss politics here,"
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a
or
difference between
religion.
just
Sorry, I meant
asking questions
religion,
and
not
being
politics.
curious versus making it a discussion as well.
Yeah,
So what the rule should be is that one should not bring up
don't bring up
controversial
politics
Don't
and
bring it up
topics.
religion.
yourself.
No. Don't
So
bring don't bring up controversial topics unless they are relevant.
Yeah.
For instance, let's say you're playing a game and they have a specific, they use the N word in it, and you're like, man, I can't believe that how it used to be back in the day, blah blah blah. And I'm kind of sorry that it's kind of still like this for some people in the U.S. and
Yeah.
you know, no,
But
let,
just
let me
don't go
just
too deep into it either then.
let me just say one thing here. Now, before we add a fuck ton of rules and ruin everything with rules, because we cannot stay within the confines of all these rules at the same time, we're still all just human. And we're
Yeah.
still all flawed in each our individual way.
Yeah.
We say shit, we do shit, we are shit, we have done shit. Right? We can all agree on that. Before we
Mm.
add like a plethora of fucking things we can't do, uh, let's for stop adding bad shit and go to group management,
All right.
because we can sit here and add bad shit we can't do until the cows come home, because there's we live in a fucking snowflake world.
I think the idea is
Uh,
use
We
your
all
brain
know. Yeah,
in this
use your.
situation.
I couldn't have
Be
said it
smart.
better, Ava. You're a fucking
Oh,
oracle.
over encompassing rule.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, we
If it
don't
would
Use your
even need
fucking
offend a
brain.
reasonable person, don't say it.
Yeah, exactly.
we
Yeah.
don't
Like
even
like I
need
said,
we don't even need
act. No, go ahead.
we don't even need to discuss what we want to do as individuals, but you guys can feel free to put in what you want to do.
Yeah,
I think having the list would make it easier to like collaborate, even if we
Yeah,
go off the
exactly.
list. But like
yeah,
the general idea of having the list, like I probably won't do programming or AI stuff, but gaming I'm down for.
yeah.
Game.
Anime
Music
probably
you
down
like.
for. Like things like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, but yeah, think about that. You don't have to put it in right now. That's something we can always add later, like what to put in. We all know to start out with, like we talked about, we're gonna start out with playing Minecraft. We're gonna have some
Yay!
fun with that. I'll stop there because that's a we get to that.
The
Group
group management.
management. Let's get to group management. How it's gonna be managed. Um, as it is right now, either holds the password and the usability of the Tavern account.
Yeah.
As it is right now, and this is something I hope you can all agree on when it comes to this, either is the person that holds all the because either is
The most
he ha-
suitable.
he has more conscience than I do.
Okay,
let me
can I ask a
let me put
question
it
here?
like give me a second, give me a second, give me a second. So either is gonna be the one that runs the Tavern of Accidents account, and he's gonna be the main holder that controls everything on that side. We will all be equal. Like we have input wise and how it's run, we all equal. Like for that, when like I said, we vote on shit, we talk about shit. If we can't come to a conclusion about talking about it, we need to vote on shit. And we need
Yeah.
to not be fucking baby crybaby fucking snowflakes if it doesn't fall out to your side and then throw a tantrum and say, I don't wanna be here. I'm going
Uh,
home to my mommy. And be adults about it. And say, okay, I didn't get my will on this. Let's
I
continue.
I went home to my mommy and I got PTSD, so I
Yeah,
don't think I'm an
exactly.
option.
Don't go home to mommy. It's not worth it.
0 out of 10 would not recommend.
Exactly. Exactly. So like again, be adults. Adults is the key word
My
about
question
it.
here is,
But what
Yes.
if I want to be a little kid?
whenever
I want to
either
act
does
like a
need to
crybaby.
step away, who is
If
our immediate backup?
if I'm sorry. If what?
If either does need to step away and have his few days, months, however long
If
the song
either can't access the account, I or Kate or Blade or Neko or you will get access to it. It doesn't matter who it is. There will be put up. This is something we'll get to when we have
Eh,
all talked
when we get
about.
to it. Yeah.
Someone
Yeah,
will be put up.
exactly.
As
We
I
like
will make a
okay.
in
way
line.
was
where
just
it's
wondering if there was
accessible.
a thought there.
Hard question here. Is there anyone in the current present group that anyone feels non-trustworthy with full access?
No.
Myself?
You don't.
No.
Yeah, me, myself, and I.
Is there
No,
anyone else but oneself? Anyone here in the group feels should not have full access to all the encounter information?
Me
I
at
don't
the
trust
moment.
you,
I'm
lovely.
fine.
I shouldn't
I'm
have it
still.
because I don't know if I still have a thing on my computer or not. It might steal information.
Fair.
nobody here basically that I wouldn't give the
Okay.
account to.
Um,
Really. So it
I'll
doesn't matter.
not give Neko access to the channel for hacking reasons,
Security
Yeah.
reasons.
and Lingam will not be installing Discord on his phone until he gets a new phone
Yeah.
for similar reasons.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I will just go in and actually
give
go
everyone
by
permission
the
to
trust system that everyone will be able to see passwords, logins, all that jazz, and expect no one to actually use them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So,
unless shit's on
But
fire.
that will not be put upon future staff members.
Yeah, no, only for like the big trusted group.
yeah. So,
Mm.
Like
So-
we're all close friends.
someone who is a member of the group will take over the accounts aside from Midnight, Neko, or Lingwim. But we will have a collective discussion if we come to this point.
Yes, exactly. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. It's not like, hey, I get the power stick or anything. Just let's say this is just brain fart. We have planned this next Tuesday that we are gonna stream Minecraft together. Hey, Ida is not responding around the time where we have planned. We have planned to start at 6 o'clock. Ida's not responding. Fine. Nobody can get a hold of him. Well, we'll start the stream. Well, Kate get a hold of him and say, hey, Ida's just down for the count. He's not coming on. Well, I could
We'll have
take it.
access
Kate could
till
take it. It doesn't matter who really streams from that account or not. That's not prudent as long as it's in there.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not. It doesn't matter who the fuck has it.
Okay, that was a more of a me brain thing.
Yeah, yeah,
And,
absolutely. But that's something. If the main account can't be on, it'll just switch hands, and it doesn't matter who it is
It was a
that
great
has it.
question, honestly.
Well, yeah,
Also
it
involve
was
one
absolutely,
who
absolutely,
steps
absolutely.
in whenever.
Great question.
I like
Great
backup
question.
backup ideas of
Really
if
great
something should
question.
happen.
Absolutely, 10 out of 10. But also a
Just
thing we should
somebody
think
who was
about.
planning to be in that stream will take over.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
another thing we should probably think about with that is it should probably be the one with the best internet connection
Not
that
me.
takes over. No, not Kate
Not
in
me.
this. Kate would be behind with this
I'm at
line.
like
Kate is
I'm at like
last resort.
My internet is
300
so crappy.
something download and 20 upload.
Yeah, I have like a 500 connection.
Hey, I'm dead, but divided by 100.
Yeah, but
Okay,
yeah,
you
I
My
have a
stream at
internet
500
connection
500.
FPS.
depends on if the stars align. I don't understand. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's really shit.
Is Mercury in retrograde?
I don't know. Pretty
But again,
much.
just give the torch to the next dude with the best internet connection, and then just let us do it like that.
Yes.
Then it's simple. Then it's simple. The one with the best internet connection down the line, right? Spirals downward. Uh, Simple as that.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
Easy to make a decision there.
Exactly. Super
Cross.
super simple. No ambiguity or anything.
I did make a bullet point down the line. Cross-channel moderation. Should we combine this?
Sorry, what?
Cross-channel moderation, and I think moderation in itself is like one thing. Obviously, we're gonna
I
kind
didn't
of
hear
keep.
the start of that. What? Can you say that again, Blade?
So basically,
Cross-channel.
yeah, cross-channel moderation
Yeah. So
is
we are moderators on each other's channels. Is what you
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm down for that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
100%. I think we should have. Okay, okay. No, no, no. I think
At least
put
have
put
that
a pin
ability.
put a pin in that for a second and say
Have access to it.
Yeah.
I
At
don't
least.
think it should. My problem is here, and I'm asking you guys more than I'm not saying it should be either, but I'm asking. Do you guys want that to be on a individual level? Let's say I'm just saying names here. This doesn't mean anything. But let's say Kate only wants Blade and Neko to be moderators on her channel. And she
I
doesn't want me either or Midnight to be moderators. Personally, I'll have no problem with that. If that's how she sees it, and that's how she wants it, if she thinks for her, the people that watches her stream, that those are a good fit as moderators for her kind of the people that comes and see her stream, well, that's fine. If I don't fit in there,
What if
that's that's
Uh,
something I'm okay with.
as
um,
an
Um,
idea, um, like with that instance, if Kate does just want Neko and Eider, um, we have the others as backup if other people can't come.
Yeah,
Exactly.
now,
backup
Yeah.
is another thing. We can
may
always
Say
I?
That's the
Eider's
thing.
got a
So
backup.
everybody
I'll
still has
break in
moderation
here.
access,
let Ida talk for a
but
second.
like
I'll
I
break
think
in
Neko
here.
is better for my people,
Let
kind of
Ida
Um,
thing.
talk for a second.
you can set up who is a moderator on your own Twitch channel. Whoever's
Mm,
set up as a moderator on the Tavern channel will always have moderator access there.
yeah,
With the Twitch cross-channel streaming, the individual moderators can quote-unquote moderate all the chat,
okay, I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. So that's
quote-unquote.
not really a
um,
problem if we cross stream like that, like Twitch can do it. We will all have moderation capabilities anyway.
To a certain
Okay,
degree, you have
to a certain
less
degree.
moderation over the viewers on channel
On
X than you do
Kate,
on
yeah,
channel Y if you
than I
are a
do on my
moderator
own.
on channel Y.
What
Yeah,
basically what
um,
I was saying is, as an umbrella group that are working together, wouldn't it be more logical to have everyone being able to have access to help moderate each other's channels?
that's
Like in an
that's
I
why
do
example of
I
troublemakers.
do think the core group should have full moderation access on all the channels.
that's why I asked if people would vote for individual or that all just have moderational power. Like that's why I didn't say. That's why I
Yeah.
said I don't want to dictate. I
I'm
ask you
fine with everyone.
Yeah, I'm fine with
is
everyone.
Yeah,
we have to just
Yeah.
choose A or B here.
and with that too, like what your suggestion or your example was, if like say Neko is better for Kate's and like the rapport and
Yeah.
everything,
Again, it's
you
not
can
um,
set those
personal.
people as like
It's
the
not like
main
you're an
people.
asshole.
You can set those people as like the main people that are gonna help moderate your streams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
everybody can be there to back up or
Fill
whatever.
Yeah,
in.
so everyone technically has the access, but we'll just like
Yeah.
make
And
Mhm.
our
that's
own
completely fine.
views.
That's
Yeah,
completely
that
fine,
would
and I
work.
respect that. I respect that. Like, and that's just how it should be. It's nothing personal. It's not like if I'm just going to use me as an example. If Kate doesn't want me to be a moderator on her Twitch, I'm okay with it. Like, it's not personal. It's not like Kate is saying, I don't like you. You're an asshole. I hate you. Get out of here.
Are you sure
I,
about
I,
that?
You
I
are
hope.
kind of an asshole.
Yeah, I am, but at least I'm
We all
open
know
about
you
it.
are.
At least I acknowledge it.
uh,
It's
Hey,
part
you're
of your charm.
self-aware.
Don't
uh,
worry.
um, I've tried to get my point in here for a couple of times now. Can you
Sorry,
Oh, sorry
Neko.
about that.
please strike the name Neko from this document and replace it with Chaku?
Chaco.
Yes.
Because
Can you
it
please
It's recorded.
change your name on Discord from Neko to Chaku?
my name on Discord is Chaku.
Is yeah, it's just in this
Yeah, but
server that it's Neko.
Yeah,
in this
Yeah.
server, you're Neko.
Yeah,
yeah,
but we're talking from the server of Tavern of
yeah,
Accidents.
Yeah.
yeah, we are.
And there I am Chaku.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Chaku Chaku.
This is mostly so that to
Chaku Chaku
illustrate
Basin is fine.
It makes me
how
think of
hard it can be
Zelda
how hard it
64.
can be
Yeah, it can, and it's
to
all something we have to work on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Now
all
I mean,
something.
it
especially with you, Neko. I'm gonna have a hard time calling you Chaco.
yeah,
I'm gonna have to work on that.
Yeah, you
That
are.
is gonna be tough.
Because
that's
I've
why
called you Neko for like, what, 5 years by now, plus?
probably, but that's also why I said TJ, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
EJ
It's
is
But
probably gonna be
TJ is
easier.
worse.
Yeah.
it's gonna be
TJ
easier
sounds
for
too
me.
American. No offense.
Well, okay.
Okay.
I mean, we
No,
basically just
I
need to use a soundboard whenever someone does your name wrong.
it's cute, but it's wrong. No,
And I will say, depending on how things are with that, that will probably go for Jen as well.
Yeah, I'll probably keep it to Ava.
Hey.
yeah. See,
Yeah, I'm gonna be Blade Dragon.
Or just
Uh,
Blade.
Yeah, Blade.
Lady.
the only reason
Blade Dragon is gonna be a little
the only
annoying.
reason is that I already have a Twitch channel for Chaku,
Yeah,
and
but
that's
Makes
Exactly.
Chaco it
sense.
is.
Makes sense.
Yeah, Chaco it is. Like there's
yeah.
no. I know. It's something I have to work on. It's something like Kate just said, 5 fucking years we have to
Yeah,
work on.
yeah. I, you
And
all
it's
do
not
realize
impossible.
that Neko is my adult
I know, we know, but
Yeah.
username.
I have never I know your Twitch is Chaco. I'm a sub on your yeah
Yeah.
yeah follow.
Yes,
Heck yeah!
Lingom is a sub. Confirmed.
I have actually
4K
subbed.
audio.
I have
Ah, you
actually
joined
subbed
the
on your
club.
Twitch channel.
Ling was subbed. I think Ling was one of my first subs actually.
Yeah.
When I got it,
So, but I
yeah,
have always known you yet as Neko.
yeah, I know.
I've
Yeah.
never known you as anything else. Never Chaco, never TJ. I've
So,
only known you as Neko,
That's the same
even
for
though
me too.
your Twitch is
so, so,
Chaco.
so this here is actually really kind of amazing because no one else in the world uses Chaku. These
Yeah.
5 letters in this very nice combination means that I can get that username everywhere.
That's nice. I have the same with
Amen.
Linkwam. I have the same with Linkwam.
Mm.
Yeah.
Nobody uses Linkwam. I've never come across a game where Linkwam is taken.
I've
Unless
come
I had
across.
already
Yeah.
previously made a character
I have
and I
never
forgot
Yeah.
come
about it.
across a website
Quick,
And I
where
forgot
either
about
has
it.
been
quick
taken
story.
except by myself.
Quick story. Blade Dragon was taken back when I was a kid in elementary school, and so
Oh.
I3.
I3, and now that isn't taken anywhere.
Funniest story, and I don't think I've ever told anybody this actually, because I always found it kind of embarrassing. When I was like 12, I started going to this internet cafe, and I didn't really have like a nickname or anything I called myself at that time. You gotta remember, 12 for me is 2002. That's 23 years ago.
Oh my god, I
You're
feel
Uh,
old.
so old.
Oh, good lord.
I feel
Ah,
old.
so
As
young,
a
so
baby.
young.
Oh,
it's
I hate
23 years
home.
ago.
thanks.
I
Thanks.
didn't
Where's
like
my
it,
cane? Where's my
we
cane?
were still hardly running dual core processors in PCs at this time in the
Stop.
internet cafes.
Stop.
Listen, I went into
Wait,
this
is
internet
this voodoo?
cafe.
Is this voodoo time?
I went into this internet cafe and I came across these kids and they all had like cool usernames, and I logged into this PC into a game and there was a username already put in there by somebody previously, and it was Raven.
Oh my.
And I was like, that's super cool. I'll call myself that.
That's so Raven.
And
But
then
at
I
least it
Sorry.
started
wasn't
playing.
liquid ass 1000.
Yeah, and then I started playing with it, and we played Counter Strike back then. It was still 1.3 Counter Strike we played back then. Um, and I was pretty fucking good. I was good when I was that age at 1.3. So I got notoriety around. And people say, hey, come watch this dude. He's called Raven. Like, he fucking kills everybody. And this fucking dude one day comes over, taps me at my shoulders, and is like, I hear you're called Raven. And I turn around and was like looking up at this giant that was just standing behind me. And he just clocked me right in my face. Like, damn near broke my nose. I was like, you never call yourself that again. That's my nickname. I was logged into that account. I was like, yes, sir. I'll never do that again.
Oh man.
Smack.
Just
it's kind of
punched a kid in the face.
He just.
yeah. I mean,
swear to God, his
they're
fist was like
Danish. They're
twice
Danish.
the
It doesn't
size as
surprise me.
mine.
It's not
And I
just
do have to
Danish,
say
it's
I have
Anders.
to get going soon because I do have work tomorrow.
Okay, well, yeah,
Yeah, I
sorry,
would
that was a
like to go to
tangent.
sleep soon.
That was a
Okay.
tangent. Sorry.
Okay, so access to different accounts. Who has access to what? It's kind of the same as the one you just
Yeah,
did with
core group
moderation.
moderation across the board. Individual channels can, of course, get their own moderators from their viewership.
Yeah.
Access to different accounts. Well, basically, the entire group here will, in some capacity or another, have access to the main accounts.
Think, in all due respect, and this is something I've thought about yesterday when it comes to this, and this is something we don't have to set it up today, but this is something I think is important that we think about, because this is a worst case scenario thing. A document of some sort that can only be accessed in case of absolute emergency if Kate dies, if Midnight dies, if Blade
Uh,
dies.
We
there
have
are websites
Where
and stuff like
let me
that. That
finish, Neko. Where it is accessible to access information about the Twitch account to get it shut down properly and with everything. So if, like, say, Midnight's family wants her Twitch account shut down, we have password information we can give to Midnight's family to get it shut down. Just absolutely nothing. Nobody should ever pry in. Nobody should ever see this. Ever.
there's not
Unless somebody is, like,
there's
imprisoned for lifetime or dead.
there's not a realistic reason to do this, or not a realistic way to do this.
Why
there
not?
there are
Plus,
like
There are plenty of
Yeah.
ways you can do that.
um,
there are
my
websites.
brother has
Yeah.
access to my email,
Hmm.
My girlfriend has access to every shit I
and
have.
everything is linked to my email.
Yeah.
Hmm.
There, that's all that's
For
needed.
example, same here.
But that's probably not something that should up here because
No, for us, just the
um
Twitch account and password is what I'm asking about. That's
Uh,
all I'm asking.
my sister
Um,
also has access to all my important things, and that means that she would
yeah.
also have access to my
I-
Twitch if it
If
becomes
you feel
important.
like personally, okay, I should
Yeah.
probably rephrase
For
the question.
Twitch,
Let me rephrase it. If you don't feel like you have somebody in the background that can shut it down for you, and know you wanted it shut down, please send it to either, because everybody here trusts either. Send it to either, and he will put it in a little safe vault where we can get it shut down. If you want to, only if you want to.
Mm,
Like I said, I'm sorry I'm
Yeah,
getting
that's fair.
gloomy and gloomy, but yeah. It is only
Mm.
if you feel like you wanted to, then send it to Ida, and I know Ida would never misuse that information.
yeah.
Like yeah, we all know that.
Also, if
Uh,
we're gonna have a private Discord server, we can have a channel for that if
yeah,
people want to post that
but I
there.
don't want to put that on Discord again. As I said, Discord is easily hackable. There is
Yeah.
so many hacks out there where you
Send
can
it to
open up
either,
all hidden chats and shit on Discord.
I guess if you
and
feel like it,
then
have
when either
a
copies it, then you
chat
delete
with me
the
in
message.
private, and if anything, send a physical letter.
What
I
if
don't.
Yay!
It is
what
not
if
like it is top
either
secret nuke information.
what
Just
if
send it in a
either
fucking email.
let's just say for example either goes before any of us goes.
Well, then
I mean, everything
we'll
considered health-wise, that is most likely, but that,
Don't
yeah.
remind
probably
me
not
of
in the
There's
that.
next
Kate
many
as the
years.
backup. There's Kate as
yeah,
the backup though.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm the backup.
exactly. If that's the case, it would just like
The likelihood
continue
is high
down the
that
line.
Kate would end up going over to Ider's place and getting whatever
I,
information there
yeah,
too.
Just to get back on track, it's just in worst case scenario, think of it, send it to him if you feel
Have a
like it.
backup.
Next subject.
there's two people who are going to be leaving. Do you want to address anything in the document before you go?
It's exactly. That's why I say next subject because there's still a lot of fucking points.
I
Hmm.
I
mean, we
will
might just
also
have to
say
have another meeting about it all.
that was planned.
Yeah.
Maybe before we have you leave, time to possibly discuss the next meeting date.
Yeah. So when do people here know they have and it please, if possible, be within recent fucking time of this. I don't. I would really hate that this next
Mhm.
meeting is like 3 weeks from
So
now.
Um,
we have a little bit more flexibility having a new person at work, me and Blade do. Um, for me, how my schedule's been going, Mondays and Thursdays seem to be the best.
Mondays and Thursdays, fine by me.
If I need to
Monday,
request time
Thursday
off, we just
works.
have to do it before our schedule's out,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
every Sunday, every Sundays.
How does next Thursday sounds for
As long
everybody?
as it's not ridiculously late, because I do work
Are
on
we
Wednesdays.
planning next Thursday to be D&D?
Uh,
Possibly.
probably.
Yeah.
Shit.
We could.
So we can
Uh,
me and Blade can request a day off the following week.
Yeah.
So if it's like
Next
in the
Thursday would work.
the
middle of the
third.
week, that would be the easiest for both
Okay.
of us to be able to request off.
Oh, phone that can't
So the
access
beginning
calendar.
of next month.
Let
My
me.
only thing is, what is it? Sunday nights and Friday nights normally don't work for me because I usually work
Same.
really early Saturdays and Mondays.
Same
I,
That
with
works
me.
fine because we're usually
So I'd
working
be
the
asleep
weekends.
right now on those days.
I was just gonna suggest that maybe you should try and do it the next week, so next Wednesday. Unless anyone has a
Next
I can't.
Wednesday, I
That
work.
works for me.
I get off at 6 my time, so it would have to be later than when we started today.
Yeah.
So it'd have to be like an hour from now or something.
No, it would have to be like now because I'd be closing
Yeah.
up now.
Yeah, and
That
now
might
is
get too late.
2 a.m.
Mhm.
for
Yeah.
us Europeans.
So that's
Yeah.
why I was saying the beginning of the month, the week after that, we can request the day off, me and Blade, if it's in the middle of the week.
Yeah.
So if we go by Thursday in 2 weeks, so the third.
Yeah, we can request that day off.
Yeah. We can.
There's one thing I would like to talk about if you can please. I know this is not anything to do with the channel directly. This is about Minecraft. So just to get over that, we have all agreed on, I hope, that we are going to start out with modded Minecraft. We have chosen a
Mhm.
mod pack, me, Ida, and Kate.
That's the
And
chocolate one, right?
no,
Now,
No. Darwolf.
it's called
The
Dark
new
Wolf.
I'll
direwolf?
we have chosen a different one. If you contact me after we're done here, I can link to specific packs.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
fully easy.
we figure that out. But we have chosen a mod pack. We have found a seed that is a good starter seed. Ida has rigorously gone through hundreds of seeds alongside with Kate as a helper to go through a lot of the seeds as well. Uh, and we have found a pretty good seed to start out with. It is a very heavily modded mod pack with a lot of things in it that I think we are all gonna find fun. Me, Ida, and Kate have tried it out for some days, gone and explored without gone into the buildings and shit. There's like so many POIs, like points of interest to
Is
find.
it a is it one of the newer packs?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
it's
So
played
wait.
in
Fairly new.
19
12.
plus
yeah,
12.
1.9, 1.12, yeah,
19.
But
1.19,
yeah,
and then we
I'll
got the version 1.12.
yeah.
Okay.
So are you telling
yeah
me
I'll
that Blade Dragon is actually going to be playing Minecraft?
Yeah,
Uh,
yes.
Finally.
Yeah, about damn time.
So we have chosen Minecraft modded to
Oh,
start
and
out
don't
with.
worry, you can do management as well. It has mine colonies, so you don't
Yeah,
actually have to play that much. You can still do management stuff
Okay,
yep.
good.
We have
just over
all the
NPCs.
tech, we have all the magic.
Oh yeah.
So you can be a magical fairy princess. We have all the biomes changes, all the weird mobs like ender toddlers and
Fun building
fucking
things.
weird
Mm.
weird mobs out there, all types of shit. Like a heavily modded map pack. We can have so much fun on that server. We have some rules. We'll get to that in the next meeting on how the server is going to be run when it comes to farms and things that lags the server out and shit. There's rules for all of that. We're going to go through those next meeting. But we are setting up the Minecraft server. We're setting up the seed. And we are probably going to start playing on it slow and steady. We have some rules. Don't go into dungeons. If you log on to the server, don't go into major dungeons until you at least have one or two others with you that are
Make it a
streaming
stream event.
and make it like get the content from it instead of doing it off stream.
Yeah.
Okay, so major stuff like that is for streaming.
Major stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that is for
But you can
streaming.
spend 2 hours mining and collecting wood if you want.
You can spend
Yeah.
152 hours mining if you want to. I don't give a effing fuck. You can
That's what
uh,
Eider does anyway,
deforest
by
a
default.
giant area as long as it's far enough away from anything that nobody cares. We have
Generally
Yeah.
too,
teleportation in it. There's waystones. There's TPA. There's all types of jazz
Let's
we can
a
get
good
use
to
in it.
general
that
rule
in
with
detail the next
modded
time, though.
is
So
that
one,
if you're gonna set up a base, it would be good to be generally far away from other people. With having waystones, that makes it a lot
no,
easier to stay
No, be
connected.
close by.
Yes,
be
but
close.
no, but again, talk with me after this individually, and I'll explain the general consensus here.
Yeah, we will
Yeah.
get to
Yeah,
that.
then we can
But
talk
what I'm
about it
getting
in
at
detail
is we're
next
gonna
time.
set up the server and we're gonna get it online. And then, like Ida and Kate have talked about, maybe building up some spawn fun, something. So when we actually start streaming for it,
Mhm.
there's a fun spawn we have built,
Okay.
something like that. So get on it, be active, be engaging in it when you have off time and you're not at work. Go in, do shit. Uh, like Ida said, he'll get you set up with every single aspect of it, how to get into it and all. I don't say you have to do it tonight.
And I don't plan to start the actual stream server until we are ready to start streaming.
Yeah.
Currently, there is a temporary server up where you can go in and experience the mods,
Yeah.
but
Can can I
That's
come
don't
pretty
burn
online and
simple.
yourself
just
out.
You will
make
be streaming.
servers, farms?
You
Can I
can
come
come
online
in
and
and
just
be a
make?
part as
You
you want
can,
to.
you can.
Can I
Just
More
make
than
destroy?
sure they
welcome.
all have an off switch.
Can I come
Yeah.
on? Can I come on and destroy his farms?
No,
No,
griefing is not
that's
allowed.
that's griefing.
Instant
Uh,
ban.
No, not
But
especially
banned.
if
especially
you can
since you
find a
said that you have.
non-grief way to ruin his farms, think about it. Bring it up with me.
But I don't intend to play. I just intend to make farms so you can get all the materials. So when
I
you want to
would
build,
absolutely love that. Thank you. Yes.
Farms
I
are so
tried
easy and modded.
pro buddies, but then it
yeah,
ended up doing
I,
well
I
with.
I know, but it's more like the scale because I'm gonna build
Um,
by.
you can go small scale. It has resource bees.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
Yes.
that's nice actually.
Ars Nouveau also has
mm,
like the different familiars and shit you can get that can help you with farms and like
Ars
move
But
Nouveau
things
also has a
from
mob
places
farm
to
that's really
chests
good.
and
yeah.
Those
Create
bees, and
also
Um,
has some
then
fun
there's those
farm
squirrel
things.
bees thing you could also make to work for you and shit.
uh,
There's so
Yeah,
much shit in it.
that's from Ars
yeah,
Midnight.
Nouveau.
I love
Is
Ars
there
Nouveau.
anything from the list here you would like to see before you hop off, or have
Um,
looked over before you hop off?
Today, no, but I'll probably have some more ideas for next meeting. I
Yeah.
don't think there's anything that
I
I
mean,
think
you
needs to be
do have
discussed
access to the
today.
document. If you think of something, just put it down into the
bullet points
notes for this meeting.
Yeah.
for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
what the list
exactly.
I'll be going through primarily for the next meeting document.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess this
But
is
yeah,
the
we're
end of
not
the
gonna
meeting.
be deciding on more points here after midnight leave, or after the people who leave.
May just
Uh,
be adding more to the list.
we can sit here and talk about shit and add to it, but we're not gonna decide on more shit. So there's not gonna be more added under the points other than new things to talk about.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're just
I'm
gonna.
just saying this
Sounds
for
good.
record
Sounds
because it's
good.
being recorded.
Yeah, we're going to just.
Can I ask one thing?
Yes.
What is the when to tell people to stop or slow down in reference to?
Okay,
I'm s-
let's
My
say
thought that
that
would be like common sense kind of thing.
let's say I get a 2 liter bottle. This is not it, but of
Yeah.
absinthe,
Yeah. I'll feed you soon.
and I start going ham on
Nightshade.
that.
Can you show me Nightshade, Kiki?
I start to get to the point where, well, I'm still coherent, but
You're
I'm
getting
showing
loopy.
heavy drunkenness signs. Stop
Oh,
me.
so that's in
Adorable.
that's in reference to like drinking and stuff
That's
like
a
that.
cute baby.
In
For some
general, just
reason,
to help each other keep under
Lincoln gets
control.
heavily emotional during a stream, and he starts blabbering on about childhood trauma.
Shouldn't do
Stop
that.
him.
Yeah. Stop
Yeah.
me there.
Um, Blades
Oh, so
gets
more like
heavy
to keep
into
people into
Israeli
check.
politics in a stream
I do that.
More keep
for whatever
each other
reason.
like responsible and in check.
Stop him. Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep an
But
eye
that's
on each
what
other.
that is why we have admin privileges in the Discord, all of us. So if Blade gets I'm just going to use you actually. No, Neko. Neko is getting super sobby, and I just don't want to use Blade twice. Uh,
I'm
Neko
the punching
gets
bag.
super sobby, and shit. I can just go in and mute him. Literally put the mute on Discord, like bloop.
Yeah, although you can't mute his stream,
No, I
but
can't mute his stream, but I can mute Discord, and the stream is pulling its audio through Discord. So if I
yeah,
mute him on Discord, he's also muted on stream.
at least
Since
as a guest, yes, but if he's streaming himself, then no.
Yeah, but that's not important. Again, I don't care what he's doing on his channel. This is for Tavern of Accidents.
Yeah, if he's not the primary streamer, then
Yeah.
yes, we can go in
Yeah. Even if he's the primary
and
streamer, I don't care.
also
If I'm the guest, I like
if he's the primary streamer, he'll most likely be streaming to Twitch with his own microphone, not through Discord.
hello Twitch. How are
then
we
you
tonight?
But
misunderstand.
point is, if one of us goes over lines, tell each other that like, hey, cross the line, tone it down, slash take a breather, slash stop for a moment, slash just don't do that.
But also,
I agree, and you're 100% correct. But I just want to quickly finish this one with either. What I meant was that if you are streaming Tavern of Accidents, and you as the main streamer is the one getting soppy, I should still be able to go in and mute you on
Um,
Discord, and then Tavern of Accident won't have audio if I mute you.
we'll have to set up OBS in interesting ways that way.
yeah,
Okay.
and we can.
We would need otherwise to look
But
into
this
see if
is
a moderator can
Also, if it's server
log in.
this is also a complex
Okay,
discussion that's gonna go on for a while if
yeah.
we
Oh,
continue.
sorry,
Yeah,
sorry,
Yeah.
sorry.
yeah,
Yeah, sorry.
that one might be better to
Yeah,
explain in
sorry,
private.
sorry,
Put
But
a pin
sorry,
in it.
yeah,
sorry.
Or
Yeah, put a
stop
pin in
the
each
it.
other
Sorry.
next.
if they're getting to be too much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Be
we
that
like
through
now.
words or actions.
Like now.
Yeah.
we just
Yeah.
keep cycling back to things that
Yeah.
we want to discuss, but
Yeah,
we're trying to
exactly.
end it, right?
Is there anything else, Midnight, you want to see? Otherwise, have an absolute great evening, and thank you for showing up.
I think
Yeah.
there's one thing you need to do for the next next meeting. You need to have one person, a chairman, basically.
I think we're
Ordförande.
gonna do that. Ordstyre.
I
Yeah,
think.
you're someone that like keeps you on point and whatnot.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I've been trying to do that. So
I'm not
maybe
good at it when I'm tired.
I tend to be a good one, but also I've just been letting things play out tonight. So
Lady, you are very good on
Yeah.
going on rants and going off
Yeah.
topic.
It's a special talent of yours.
But yeah.
But yes, I will be going.
all right,
See you
You
at
Have a
sleep
night.
good
tight,
day and
midnight.
work
And
at night.
yeah,
I'll
we'll
see
see
you
you.
around.
take care.
See you when you
See
see ya.
I'm gonna stop the recording. Everyone
Yeah.
okay with that?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm
I
ahead.